Alright, what's up, G-Fam? Giants 1995 coming at you again with another video. As you can see, I'm going to be doing my own personal mock draft. Sorry for the shaky camera work here. I'm going to be doing my own personal mock draft. I might be doing picks 1 through 10. Because it'll literally go through the whole first round. So I'm only going to do picks 1 through 10. And then later on in the week, I'll do picks 11 through 20. And then so on and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and hop right into it. I didn't want to just sit down and make it because there was a lot of stuff I would have to write down. And most of all the stuff I was going to say is right here in their overview. So let's get and hop right into it. Laremy Tunsil, the tackle out of Ole Miss. I watched tape on this dude, and I swear I'm a football coach myself for a Little League team. And if I could have an offensive lineman like this guy, I'd be the happiest coach in the world. So I have no doubt that the Titans are going to go up here and take Laremy Tunsil with their first pick. Laremy Tunsil will be a great addition to the line. Will be a great addition to the line with, what's that guy's name? I forgot his name. He's one of the other linemen in Tennessee. But adding Laremy Tunsil paired up with that dude will open up some big holes for DeMarco Murray. DeMarco Murray was a huge addition to the Titans to help out Marcus Mariota. So the Titans are going to be a team to look out for this year with this mammoth of a dude on the offensive line. Alright, biggest question, Browns picking at number 2. Now, there could be many... God, I don't know, I can't get the camera to stop shaking. There are many ways this could go. They could either trade this pick. Many think they're going to take Carson Wentz. So this could go either way. I don't, with the RG3 and hearing how Hugh Jackson is really behind RG3, I don't think they will take a quarterback here. What I am going to say is I think they're not going to take a quarterback, and I think they're going to go back the defense, and they're going to go ahead and get, I wouldn't say Jalen Ramsey. I'm going to say they're going to go ahead and get I forgot what I was going to say. I'm going to say that they're going to go over there and get a lineman. I'm going to go Ronnie Stanley, the offensive tackle from Notre Dame. They'll need help on that offensive line with RG3 there, and if you do not want him to get completely wrecked like he has in the past couple seasons, go out and get him some protection, and then maybe in the coming years, if you do find out he is the future of the team, past the 2-year contract, he decided to go out and get him some weapons. Chargers picking at number 3. I, without a doubt, think they're going to find someone to replace Eric Weddle, and that was going to be Jalen Ramsey from Florida State. Really talented guy. I love his tape. He's a hell of an athlete. Great press cover corner. He has very disruptive length when it comes to stopping routes. He could use a little bit more bravado and its attitude and play in and play out. Without a doubt, a surefire pick and a surefire leader for that defense without Eric Weddle. The Cowboys. Now, they're all thinking that they're all going to... Jerry Jones has sworn up and down they're not going to take a quarterback. I don't think he will. But I don't think he's going to take a quarterback. But I am going to think that they are going to beef up that defense. And I'm going to go ahead and go DeForest Buckner going to the Cowboys. Now, everyone's thinking, they're going to take Joey Bosa. Joey Bosa is a fit for the defense. Looking at Joey Bosa... I actually read online the other day that the Cowboys held a private workout for Joey Bosa and that they were not interested in him at all, or it could be just a rumor, but I'm just going by that they said that they were not really impressed with Joey Bosa. Jaguars picking at number 5. Their defense is going to be freaking nasty coming in the coming years. Picked up Danny Trevathan, Prince Umukamara. No, I'm sorry, they didn't pick up Danny Trevathan. Malik Jackson, Prince Umukamara, Chris Ivory running out of the backfield. They're going to be a team to look out for with Allen Robertson and Allen Hurns. For the Jaguars, I'm going to go linebacker, and I'm going to say they're going to take Miles Jack. Miles Jack, freaking beast of a freaking linebacker, one of the best linebackers in the league in the draft. He's very aggressive. He has tons of speed. He's always around play after play. he bounces back from the knee injury, he could become a high-end talent at the end of his career. Ravens picking at number 6. They added Eric Weddle. Terrell Suggs is coming back. They just lost Courtney Upshaw. This is where I think Joey Bosa is going to land. Joey Bosa going to the Baltimore Ravens. Joey Bosa, to me, is a freak of nature. He kind of reminds me of J.J. Watt. Excuse me. He has the talent and the upside to play with a hand down and standing in the pros. He might not have a pure edge speed, but an elite pass rusher. But his hand usage and ability to generate push and pull and bull rush on a runner or a quarterback is unbelievable. So I think he will add a hell of a lot to that Ravens front line. The 49ers, this is an interesting pick, and I might get a little bit of heat for this, but I think this is where the trade for Colin Kaepernick is finally going to happen. I think the 49ers are going to take Carson Wentz. 49ers are going to take Carson Wentz, and I think that will finally send Colin Kaepernick over to the Broncos. Because if you draft a quarterback to come in and compete with Colin Kaepernick, I don't think they want to have a rookie and Colin Kaepernick who's gotten them to a playoffs before and a Super Bowl. So I think Carson Wentz will be coming into San Francisco, and then Colin Kaepernick will be on his way to Denver. Pick number 8, the Eagles. They got this pick from trading with the Dolphins with Byron Maxwell and Kiko Alonso. Eagles, they seem pretty sure that Colin Kaepernick, that Sam Bradford will be their quarterback. They do need offensive line help. Cody Whitehair is a good pickup. He's also a good lineman left. Defensive lineman Ashawn Robinson, Kevin Dodd, Shaq Lawson, Jalen Reed. Linebackers are Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith, I feel like he's gonna fall out of the first round because of that injury, but he's a hell of a freaking linebacker. If he didn't have the injury, I would say that he would be at least a top 10 pick. I'm sorry, Jalen Smith. Yeah, he would be in at least maybe top 10, top 15. But the Eagles, I really hate to say it, because I would love to have this dude in New York playing for my Giants, but I think they're going to go Ezekiel Elliott here, running back. Ezekiel Elliott is a freak of nature. He was without a doubt the best running back in the league. People have been talking about Ezekiel Elliott going in the top 10, completely abolishing Derrick Henry down here. Completely abolishing Derrick Henry. Ezekiel Elliott is a 3-down back. He can catch it out of the backfield. He can run up the field. He's someone you can build your offense around. So I think the Eagles will really appreciate that, and with Doug Peterson's defense. Number 9, the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers, they could use more defense. They picked up Akeem Ayers. Who did they pick up again? Akeem Ayers, Brent Grimes. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that they go offensive line to help protect their quarterback. Now I'm gonna go ahead and say they take. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go defensive line. I'm gonna say that they go Kevin Dodd out of Clemson to help pick up that defensive line. Kevin Dodd, he's not the most polished, only at 5'7", 277. He's an Dodd already looks the part of an NFL defensive end, and his desire to make plays, coupled with his physical traits and talent, should have him shooting up draft boards. So this is why I'm having him go at number 9. I know that's a bit of a stretch, but I think Kevin Dodd can help their defense pretty well. Now, my New York Giants. Okay, so we're picking number 10. Joey Bosa's gone. I knew we weren't going to get Bosa as soon as we picked up Olivier Vernon. We just got Janoris Jenkins teaming up with DRC. I still think we do need some help with wide receiver. Victor Cruz in the slot, Odell Beckham on the outside. We do need somebody to line up with Odell Beckham on the outside now that Ruben Randall is gone. I'm not saying that this guy will replace Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz is strictly a slot receiver. To me, one of the best slot receivers in the game, with or without that injury. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to say that my Giants go wide receiver here, and that we don't need another deep threat. Will Fuller here is a deep threat. He reminds me of Deshaun Jackson. Corey Coleman would be a good pick because Corey Coleman and Laquan Treadwell, the same kind of type of wide receiver. I think Corey Coleman's a bit bigger than Laquan Treadwell, 5'11". No, sorry. Laquan Treadwell, is taller. Corey Coleman's less, so Corey Coleman's just like a little bit of an Odell Beckham. So I'm going to go ahead and say that we take Laquan Treadwell, the best wide receiver in this draft. And we take Laquan Treadwell at number 10 to line up with Odell Beckham now that Ruben Randall is gone. Excuse that noise out there. The damn people across the street are blowing the damn leaves. Just to recap, these are my top 10 picks. I'll be doing 11 through 20 probably tomorrow or later today. Picks 1 through 10, Titans taking Laramie Tunsil. 2, Browns taking a lineman off Ronnie Staley to help protect RG3. 3, Jalen Ramsey to the what's it called, the Jaguars, the Chargers, to help fill that void for Eric Weddle. 4, the Cowboys go to DeForest Buckner. To help that defense out. 5, Miles Jack to the Jacksonville Jaguars, just beefing up their defense even more, especially alongside last year's first-round pick, Dante Fowler. 6, Joey Bosa to the Baltimore Ravens to help make that defense even more nasty than I already think it will be, with Suggs coming back. With Bosa, lost Upshaw, and Eric Weddle back there, who still is up there in age but can still play. 7 is a pick I really took a chance on. I think number 7 is where the Niners will finally trade Colin Kaepernick when they pick up Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz to take over for him. Number 8, Ezekiel Elliott, who I think will be just a great fit for Doug Peterson. He can run, he can catch the ball, and he's the complete running back, complete versatile, and will help out their defense, their offense tremendously. Number 9, Kevin Dodd going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just to beef up that defense even more. No, I'm sorry, Kevin Dodd. Yeah, Kevin Dodd is a defensive guy, right? Yeah, defensive. He's a defensive end. They'll line up with Akeem Ayers. And number 10, my Giants taking Laquan Treadwell, the wide receiver from Ole Miss, who had an all-right pro day. So that's my top 10. Laquan Treadwell will be lining up. Hopefully, will be lining up on the opposite side of Odell Beckham and Victor Cruz to give us a great offensive unit for Eli Manning. That was my top 10, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Comment what you think. Comment who you think is going to go in the top 10. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Go G-Fam.